first grade friends. Welcome back to the phonics classroom. This morning we're going to be starting our phonics lesson a little bit differently. I'm going to say a part of a word and I want you guys to write the letters that make that sound or make that part of each word. For number one, I want you to write the initial sounds in the word order. Order. Yes, the initial sound is or. So I'm writing O-R for number one. Very good. For number two, I want you to write the final sound in the word clay. Clay. It has the long A sound at the end, and we learned last week that when we have long A at the end, we spell it A-Y. So I'm spelling A, clay. For number three, I want you to write the final sound in the word grow. Grow. That word ends in O-W. Grow. For number four, I want you to write the final sound in the word space. Space. Yes, it's the S sound, but it's actually letter C making that sound in this word. So we're going to write letter C for number four. For number five, I want you to write the first vowel sound in the word famous. Famous. The first vowel sound we hear is long A. Amos. So I'm writing letter A for number five. For number six, I want you to write the medial sound in the word soil. Soil. The medial sound is oi. If you remember, in the middle of a word, we use O-I to spell oi. So I'm writing O-I for number six. For number seven, I want you to write the final sound in the word drafty. Drafty. It ends in the E sound, and we know that if a word ends in E or I, we use letter Y. For number eight, I want you to write the initial sound in the word queen. Queen. Qu. That's right. So I'm writing Q-U, the qu sound. For number nine, I want you to write the final vowel sound in the word even. The final vowel sound. Eve-N. The final vowel sound is short E. So I'm writing letter E. And for number 10, I want you to write the final sound in the word star. Star. Yes, the R sound, which we know is spelled with A-R. Excellent job, friends. For number 11, we're going to spell the word sandy. Sandy. This word can be broken into two parts. Sandy. So let's start by writing sand. And now I'm writing D. And I know that I'm using a Y for that long E sound because it's at the end of a word. Sand. E. Sandy. For number 12, we're going to spell the word use. Use. It sounds like it would start with a Y, but this word actually starts with letter U. Use. And there's a sneaky E at the end to make that U say its name. Excellent job, friends. All right, guys, repeat these words after me and listen for the final sound, the last sound in each of these words. Motion. Section. Nation. What sound did you guys hear at the end of each of those words? Yes, we heard the shun sound. Let's look at those words on the board. All right, guys, what do you think is making that shun sound? Yes, it's letters T-I-O-N. We have four letters here that are working together to make the shun sound. Do you guys remember what we call it when we have a syllable in the final position of our word that cannot be removed? Yes, we call it a final stable syllable. And today we're learning a new final stable syllable. We're learning the shun final stable syllable. So if you guys remember from when we learned these earlier this year, we code these final stable syllables by putting a bracket in front of them to show that they are their own syllable, but they cannot be removed like a suffix can be removed. So today we've learned the TION, shun, final stable syllable. Excellent. So let's go ahead and code the vowels that are before our final stable syllable. If you guys remember from last time that we learned our final stable syllables, we talked about how the syllable cannot act as a consonant, as a door closing on a vowel. Therefore, this one, motion, our O, does have something after it. It has our final stable syllable after it, but that cannot act as a consonant to close the door and make it short. Therefore, our O does not have a door and it's screaming its name. For the word section, our vowel E does have a consonant after it. It has letter C closing the door on it. Therefore, our letter E can be short. And then for our last word, nation, our A does not have anything after it except our final stable syllable, which doesn't count as a door closing on it. So our A is screaming its name, making the long sound. Excellent job! Let's jump back into our worksheet and practice spelling some of these words. For number 14, we're going to spell the word nation. Nation. So I hear n-a-shun. So I'm going to write n-a, and then I'm writing my shun, final stable syllable. T-I-O-N. Nation. Excellent. For number 15, we're going to spell the word section. Section. Sec-shun. So let's start by writing sec, and then we'll add our shun final stable syllable. Shun. Section. Excellent. And for number 16, we're going to spell the word fraction. Fraction. Let's start by writing frac. Shun. Fraction. Very good job, friends. I want you guys to practice coding this final stable syllable on your worksheet. Remember, we place a bracket before our syllable and then code our vowel depending on whether there's a consonant after it or not. I can't wait to see how wonderful you guys are doing in phonics, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another fabulous phonics lesson. Bye, friends.